Good evening, everyone. Today, this video is being recorded on the 7th night of Navratri. We finished celebrating Mahalakshmi yesterday. That was the third day of the Mahalakshmi celebrations, which was also the 6th day of Navratri. So today we start celebrating Saraswati, Mahasaraswati. And typically, when you talk about Saraswati, she is the goddess associated with the arts. She is the goddess associated with creativity. As I mentioned before, she is the Brahma's consort. The sub Devi of Mahasaraswati is Brahma's consort. So she is the force behind the creation that Brahma achieves. In the imagery associated with Mahasaraswati, she has 8 hands, so she still has 7 of her hands still have some kind of a weapon. So they have, she has a bows and arrow, she has a mace, she has a trident. And so those are all common with what we saw with both Mahakali and Mahasaraswati. Mahalakshmi, but in this particular case, Mahasaraswati also holds a plow in her hand. Now, on a very superficial level, a plow could mean to be taken as a symbol of fertility, and you plow the ground and agricultural productivity. But clearly these are allegories, and what we're talking about here is the journey of enlightenment, and what the plow in her hand here represents is plowing the soil of your mind, as it were, and sowing seeds of wisdom. And that is the reason she is shown to have a plow, and as we talked about, the Mahakali is the concealer, the person who presides over the potentiality. Mahalakshmi was the actor, right? The person who the dynamic person, so who got involved in the creation and made things happen. Mahasaraswati is the person who is providing you knowledge. And the idea is that knowledge gets you've started acting, and now the knowledge will get you across to enlightenment, because the entire point of the whole myth is to depict the journey to enlightenment. So that's what Mahasaraswati does. This is the 5th chapter. There are 13 chapters in the Devi Mahatmyam, and this is the 5th chapter. So the Devas have just, so time has passed, and then the Devas are once again in a situation where they are thrown out of the Devaloka, of the higher realms where they reside, but this time it is by 2 demons called Shumba and Nishumba, and the rest of the up to chapter 10, from chapter 5 to chapter 10, depicts the battle, the really much more extensive battle that goes on when you're using knowledge in order to overcome egoic, ignorant, separatist ideas that you have that are preventing you from seeing what your full potential is. So it begins with the Devas. Again, they're in trouble, but they remember that at the end of when Devi had killed Mahishasura, they sing a hymn to her in praise of her, thanking her, and at the end of that hymn, she's pleased, and she says, "What can I you please me with this praise. What boon would you like? And they say you've done everything that we need from you right now. The only boon that we ask of you is that you come back the next time we have a need. We will come back and petition you, and we just need an assurance that you will come back. And she says, of course, she blesses them with that, and she goes away. So now they're back in kind of the same position. There is a commentator called Girish Kumar who talks about about all of these scriptures in Hinduism, and he points out that every time there is a new problem, there is a new aspect of Devi that incarnates, right? So all problems don't have the same solution. They all have solutions that come from a superior sensibility, but they're often dressed differently. And so this time the Devas go and it's one of the most beautiful and meaningful hymns for me in all of Hindu scripture, because they start off by praising her and telling her that she's a person who takes people from ignorance to enlightenment, from sadness to joy, and all of that. But then they begin to recite a long list of things, which makes it very clear that everything in the world is Devi. So they say, you are sleep, you are hunger, you are thirst, you are anger, you are humility, you are modesty, you are beauty, you are, so every emotion or experience that we go through in life, they point out that, the way the sentence, the verse goes is to the Devi who is buddhi, which is intelligence, we bow to you. To the Devi who is sleep, we bow to you. To the Devi who is beauty, we bow to you. So it is a very clear articulation of the idea in the myth that everything in the world is an expression of this divine mother. And I just love that thing about this hymn, because it just brings it all back to you again and again, that there is nothing where, even if it's hunger, even if it's thirst, even if it is sleep, the most mundane of things, they ascribe to her that you are that, you are sleep, you are my sleep, you are my intelligence, you are my modesty, you are my beauty, you are my humility. So and it's just, for me, it's a very grounding thing to say that, and to bring it back, to bring back the reminder that everything that we see is an expression of the divine, which includes me. So this then continues the message from yesterday's video, that is the reason why you act, knowing that you are divine. So tomorrow we will, I might have to condense some of the battles that we come across in the next few chapters, because we only have 3 days left of Navratri. But tomorrow I will talk to you about the one of the most delicious ways of slaying a demon that is, I know that sounds ridiculous, a little bit awful maybe, enjoying of violence, but it is a really amazing picture of how, when you are fully knowing of your power, how easy it is to overcome an obstacle, to overcome a demon, which, as we've been talking about throughout these videos, allegorically are the feelings and beliefs inside you that keep you down. So the solution to that is understanding the power that you have. So look forward to sharing that with you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night, and take care.